So what do you think? Should there be like a violent upstand of the people or something against
revolution?
Sort of
violent revolution.
Yeah.
I think in light of what's happened in America, yes.
You
Not even the most powerful leaders like Martin Luther King in all of his struggles for nonviolent resistance could evade the violence which was perpetrated against him, and eventually, he was a man who connected the struggles of all the lower class, and he began to, embarrass America in front of the world, and forced America to react to his policy, and brought, the movements. He was bringing so many different movements together. The civil rights struggle, the Vietnam War movement, the anti-war sentiment in America were coming together, and then they had him killed.
Both King and us, they get rid of both.
Exactly. That's right, man. No question about it. So
They still burn crosses.
Same the bird.
Yeah.
Zack, could you tell us why did you choose to sign a major label?
Well,
Exactly. What,
at first it wasn't such an easy decision to make. I mean, we were, generating ideas at such a quick rate and writing songs. We put out our own 12-song, independent LP on a tape, and we're selling it, before shows. I mean, Tom had been, had some involvement with Geffen Records prior to Rage, and I've always had my, hesitancy, in dealing with anyone on a corporate level because of, I think, some of the misconceptions that I had being involved with the punk scene for so long that yes, that it possibly might have infringed upon our right to express ourselves exactly in the manner that we chose. I think that inevitably, in order to create any kind of substantive change, I've got to break from, this close-knit relationship with the people in my scene. I mean, it was a positive situation. But just like every, scene out there, there is always this contingency of complacence, within that scene. And I figure the more people that I could approach with this message and inspire and to hopefully empower, with some form of knowledge that I can possibly give them, or that other artists like myself and the rest of the guys in Rage could give them, that I feel that, we had to use the distributive power of a corporation like Sony to get this out to a lot of people, Some people want to keep it within their scene. I don't feel that any kind of change can really happen that way. You're just preaching to the converted.
Yeah.
Is that ever going to truly change the ideology which continues to enslave, a lot of people?
Don't you think that could be done on an independent basis? Like Fugazi Works, they sell almost millions of records. And
they don't sell millions.
Totally independent.
Right, they are totally independent. They're in a very fortunate situation. Disco Records had some of the greatest bands to ever exist. And have grown throughout time to do it. I think that if, my personal experience with independent labels has been great. I was into that close-knit relationship that we had. I felt that things were communicated, very clearly and direct, and it was exactly, how it is, or how you want it to be. And for us, it hasn't changed from that.